introvert topic.
Which one? I'm kidding.
I don't know. I would consider myself more an ambivert than an introvert.
I can only be an ambivert if I'm in a room where I know more people than less. As soon as I don't know everyone, different person.
Well, the way introverts work, when they get comfortable. Well, I guess that is a little bit ambivert too, isn't it? When they get comfortable, they, like, do things. I don't know.
Like, if there was, like, 10 more people in here, and like, obviously it's just me and you today, because sadly Rose isn't here, because she's sick. But if there was 10 people and I didn't know them, we would not be talking for about 5 minutes. Takes me about 5 minutes to get used to it. It's so awkward.
It says podcast episode 1 on the screen.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's where you were looking.
Is this episode 1?
He's not here.
Mr. Ghost?
I don't think Mr. Ghost is going to answer today.
Okay.
Just because he's not here.
That's fine.
Do you want me to ask you some... Oh, wait. We better ask, how was your day, Sean?
It was alright. How was your day?
I got tinsel put on my hair. I have no idea how no one can secure it in your hair.
Yeah.
I got that done in my hair up at Bosie's today because we had like a free day. They brought in pizza for us today.
Sweet.
Well, breakfast pizza. It's pretty good. Do you want me to ask you the questions first, or do you want me... I mean, other way around. Oh.
I'm not here.
You ask away. I don't have anything on my mind right now.
Okay. Well, since we didn't print out the sheet of questions, you gotta put between the numbers 3 and 10.
3 and 10?
Between 3 and 10. Just pick a number. I know that's not correct, but they're questions that I thought would be fun to answer. Ish. I forgot that we didn't put the answer that noise in.
Oh, yeah, we didn't.
You gonna guess a number?
Oh, I'm supposed to do that, aren't I?
Yeah.
5.
The ghost has risen.
5.
5 is, what is your favorite pastime and why? Guessing that means like past memory?
Past time?
Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but...
You're the one who made the questions.
I
What do you
looked up
mean?
the questions, people.
You looked them up. Okay.
Yes. I don't I don't know what it means. Unless Mr. Ghost wants to answer for us what pastime means.
Ask Siri. The ghost said, ask Siri.
What does pastime mean? An activity that someone does regularly for enjoyment rather than work, like a hobby.
I like to... Oh, now it says episode 2. Okay.
You were so focused on that. I'm so sorry.
I am addicted to board games.
What
Very addicted.
Like any board game?
I'm more of a chess person than a checkers person. So that kind of range.
Okay.
Although, Sorry and that one game. Oh yeah, Trouble. Those are good games as well.
I don't think I've
Even
ever
though
played Trouble.
They're pretty simple, but they're really good.
I played Sorry, not Trouble. I have no idea what Trouble is.
It's like Sorry, but You get to hop over your enemies.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
the board is smaller and a lot more plasticky. And you get to roll die. Yeah, you get to roll a die rather than picking up cards to move. Really fun. We should bring it in and play it
Okay.
as one of our part of our videos.
That's a great idea, says the ghost.
Yeah, that's your nickname, Mr. Ghost.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you should bring it in next week.
Yeah, because
That would be great.
Next week. Ooh, sure.
yeah, because Rose will be here next week. Because she won't be sick. I swear she is sick before anyone says anything.
And we hope she feels better.
Yeah. She couldn't talk the one day. I don't know why my lip did that, but it does that. When
I didn't even see it.
Okay.
I don't know.
It just shows my, the canine tooth. You gotta ignore the ghost. Just.
Well, before then, Mr. Ghost, did you by any chance have the game Trouble? Because I most certainly don't.
I don't.
I can order it. I'll get it.
Okay.
I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to access it, though. I can ask one of my guys. Maybe they have it. It's a classic game, so.
I am building a board game collection, so I can add it to my collection.
And ghosts do play board games, so.
Maybe you can join.
I'll ask my ghost friends.
Maybe you can join us, because it is a 4-player game.
Maybe he will, but ghosts typically don't have hands. So,
We'll move for you.
see, now that works. So let me ask you a question. How was your week?
Oh, it was pretty good. It was very busy, exhausting. I'm tired. But other than that, pretty good.
Tired from what? You are a kid. What could you possibly be tired from?
I was so waiting for you to say that.
I have to walk everywhere. Well, I don't have to, but I prefer to.
It's good for you.
Yeah. I don't want to give my mom any troubles driving wise.
Very considerate of you.
Yeah. And I've been riding my bike a lot until it broke. Of
I was
course,
about to say.
typical. Yeah. My legs and feet are just tired.
I understand. I was being sarcastic when I said that, but guess what the ghost is going to do now?
What?
Disappear.
Apologize and shut up. I'm so sorry.
Gotta walk everywhere.
Yeah. Anything else exhausting you?
Oh, I struggle falling asleep every night.
Mm.
It's way better now than it used to be, by a long shot, but I still have issues.
Is there anything specific that keeps you up late?
Me. I get inspiration, then I go to write everything down.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm trying to make board games myself. Not only am I addicted to playing them, I want to make them. So I'm trying to make these board games. So I write them down on pieces of paper, and I end up spending like an hour, maybe more, if I'm really up to it. And that plays into my bedtime. Yeah.
Random question.
Yeah.
For me, at least, do you listen to music?
Oh, yeah.
To help you sleep? Because I know that helps me a lot.
Oh, here and there, on occasion. I don't do it all the time, because listening to music while sleeping can lessen the chance of you waking up to alarm clock.
My phone just turns off the music after like an hour.
Yeah, well, it's your ears get used to the noise, and as it's playing while you're sleeping, it also plays part in your dreams a little.
Speaking of music, I can't get Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga's song that's Die With A Smile out of my head, so we listened to that before we started doing this today. Cool.
I yeah, I like listen here and there. I like listening to music when I'm going to sleep though, because it's nice to have like a little noise. I have a fan going to sleep. Well, during the summer, during the winter, I struggle because that fan is very helpful. The fan lets me sleep faster, thankfully. So I have a fan making noise. So probably when that fan is done for the summer, winter is coming. It's gonna be cold.
The cold.
Then I'm probably gonna play a little more music, but well, yeah. Or if I could figure out the white noise, I tried playing white noise on my um, trigger word, Alexa.
I don't think there's an Alexa down here, so.
No, I'm talking when people watch this. It's happened
Oh.
so many times before, but I said it anyways. Whoops. Oh well. Sorry, peoples. Yeah, I tried white noise on that thing, and it didn't sound right, so I didn't end up sitting with it. Maybe I just need a different noise. Well, I mainly went to the fan noise,
Do you
but yeah,
like
it sounded off.
raindrops, like the sound of rain, like on a tin roof, I should say?
Oh yeah, that's soothing. Yeah.
You could try that on that. I'm not gonna say the trigger word, but on that thing.
Miss Kimura.
Yeah.
Now, how was your week?
What part of it? I know what your question is, but I was being sarcastic.
That's why the ghost is gone again.
My gosh.
Pretty good. So I wasn't at school yesterday at all because I never got home until 3:30 in the morning because I was babysitting, and my mom ended up having, like, she couldn't drive me because of what she drank. So I didn't go to school yesterday. So whatever classwork I had to do, I did it today during my lunch. It's not fun. It was U.S. history.
Homework sucks.
Other than that, it was pretty good. I got some tinsel in my hair, as I said earlier today during cosmetology. Pretty fun. Sat there, talked to a girl that was doing my hair. The other girl was watching because she didn't understand it. Fun.
Are you taking ACE classes?
No.
You were not?
No, not yet.
I'm getting homework galore because of it.
I might take ACE courses. I struggled to say that. Next year, but honestly, if I'm just gonna do cosmetology for the rest of my life, not that I'm saying I am, but if I do stick with it, I'm gonna most likely just not do ACE courses. I know that's probably bad to say now because I'll probably end up doing it, but
Do you plan on going to college?
I'm good. I'm so sorry.
Not doing college?
I'm good right now. I don't want to do college right now. Well, after I graduate, I should say. 'Cause I'm a junior. But
Well, the thing about ACE classes is that, well, I think I have this right anyways. You go into the class, then you don't have to, when you go into college, you don't have to worry about it later.
True.
So, English ACE, better get it done out of the way. It sucks.
Ignore it. ACE courses, I like to
Bye, Mr. Ghost.
bye. I like to like I want to do ACE courses, but it's like ACE courses, I would never be able to sit there and do it because I hate for everything. I hate math classes. I'm good enough where I get past with a good enough grade. Not like a 65, but like 70 or higher.
The science classes are the hardest ACE classes I've heard. I am not in them, and I don't plan on being. I think I'm going to avoid them. I don't think I have to take them. I don't think they're required.
I'm sorry, but I don't know why he didn't just like sneak behind the couch and go.
Because there's things behind the couch.
Oh, there is?
I think so.
I'm sorry,
It looks like there's a couple cords.
Yeah, it's from the other microphones where me and Rose normally sit. The reason why I'm sitting over here is because I can't stand sitting where someone's not also there. Ignore what I'm doing.
Even though you're sitting there.
Well, it's because it's not where there's a divider. Like, I can turn my body, lay out, but I don't know if they can see my shoes, and I don't put shoes on a couch. I'm sorry. I'll take off my shoes.
Okay.
So we're going to attempt to do... Oh, yay, it's not on me. Hallelujah. Watch it turn to me just because I said that. It did.
It's on a 10-second counter, I think.
Okay. But, yeah. So, random thing. How much longer till you get your bike fixed? Because...
No idea. Because what?
Because last week your bike pedal had snapped. The snapped pedal is still snapped off. You said that you were either gonna try to fix it, I think, or you were gonna take it to someone, which I think earlier you called it the bike fixer man. So is a bike fixer man available?
Yeah, he's pretty available. Is like right across from where my one grandpa is. So,
Which one?
Yeah.
You told me about one other one.
There's one that lives in Virginia, I think.
I think that's the one you told us about.
There's one that lives
The photographer grandfather.
like right.
Is the one you told us about? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say exactly like close to where he lives because I don't want to do that. But yeah, he's around this area somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow.
Can I see it? I can't tell.
See what? I don't know. You pulling your sock up?
No, it's my pant leg. But can they see my foot?
No.
Okay, good.
Episode 2 is in the way. Well, even if that wasn't there, I think it's like, yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like when people look at my feet because I don't like feet fetish people. Dude, I will throw my shoe at you.
I'm glad the screen was on my side when that happened, when I did that.
I was seriously about to reach out and grab my shoe and chuck it at you. But the camera that's right there, the camera across from me. Then you have all the tech stuff right in front of you.
Yes, I do.
I know I look up there, but it's just because I'm making sure that I don't look awkward right now. But I know I do because the way I'm laying, sitting.
You're fine.
Want to do another random question that I have on my phone?
Yeah. Yeah, we're just rambling, saying random things. Let's move on.
Okay, so you can't pick 5 because you already did that. So
4.
You didn't let me finish. 4, what's... Sorry, I'm talking really fast. What's the best compliment you've received? Like, from anyone? That's my back of my phone case. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Best compliment.
Uh-huh.
There's so many choices. I've gotten so many. I don't know. This one's a hard one.
I know my answer.
Say your answer first. Maybe I can base my answer off of you.
I'm waiting for it to turn. I'm so sorry. Just because oh, yay. My dad's saying he's proud of me.
Wish I could say the same.
I don't want to laugh, but I want to laugh.
Oh no, laugh away. I don't
Oh,
care.
thank God. Oh, yeah, that's the old TV right there.
Oh, okay. It was a lot smaller than I remember it to be.
Yeah, that was the TV. I don't think they had that part. And then it was on there. Yeah, okay. I don't want to move this too much. But I gotta move it so it stops hitting that.
Yeah, my dad isn't like, he's not dead or anything. He just left
Oh, good, they can't
when
see.
I was like very young. I don't even remember it. I've only met him like twice, other than when I was like way younger that I don't even remember. So, yeah, I've been to his house twice.
We're not about to have this problem.
He's like in Pennsylvania somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if I'm sorry. For the I don't know if you I don't think you do dating apps, but I do. And if your thing says be bold, explain it. In the comments, please explain it to me. Like, I know what be bold means, but in like text messages, does that mean like, oh my God, how are you?
I think it's saying, go get her. Or go get him, in your case.
Because I'm confused. Anyways, go ahead, answer.
It's outgoing. Bold means outgoing, right, Mr. Ghost?
Yes, it does.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay. I don't think you answered the question because we started laughing about the dad thing.
Well, I had a question about the dad thing. I'm sorry, Mr. Ghost is nosy. Mr. Ghost loves the kids. So how does that make you feel, if you don't mind me asking, that you don't have much of a relationship with your father?
I never really cared of his leaving because I never knew him.
Yeah.
And I've only heard stories about him. He's not the greatest man in the world at all. But I'm not going into detail on that side. But I will say he's not the nicest man. Well, when I went to his house like twice, right, he's a lot more chill than he used to be, or at least what I'm told anyways.
Yeah.
He used to be like a wild man. But he doesn't seem to want me. So, oh well.
That reminds me of my mom.
I've always wanted a fatherly figure.
Yeah.
But I never really missed my dad. I never missed my dad, but I've always wanted someone to look up to, like a fatherly figure.
It's natural. It's natural to want a mother and a father. And, you know, I couldn't help but to overhear that. I couldn't let it just fly away because I'm in a different situation, whereas one, I'm a lot older than you. Two, my dad is a part of my life, but he didn't play as much of a role as I would have liked him to. But sometimes, not in my dad's situation, and I'm not saying this pertains to yours either, but sometimes that's a blessing as well, you know? Sometimes there are negative things that can be introduced into your life that you'll never know would have happened, and that's a blessing. You understand what I'm saying? But all kids deserve a father. All kids deserve a mother. It doesn't work like that sometimes, and I just hope that, you know, when you have kids, you'll have the opportunity to be there for yours, you know?
That's my plan.
Yeah.
All kids deserve parents, but not all parents deserve the kids.
Yeah.
I was so far away from that.
That's true. So far away from what?
Oh, the microphone.
Oh, the mic?
Because I sounded so...
oh, yeah. Sometimes you got to pull it a little closer. See how close his is?
Yeah.
Is this close enough?
Yep. You hear the bass in your voice?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to be a ghost right now.
You're fine. Ghost away. Well, unghost away if you want, but you do you.
Yeah, I just.
Sean, so my mom, she is pretty much distant. The only time I talk to her is if I need her, and that's like rarely because my dad's more a part of my life. So like whenever I meet, a lady that's older, woman, lady, gal, whatever you want to call yourself, I get attached to them pretty easily because I wanted my mom to be there, but my sister had to act like the mother.
Mm.
So now I get attached to females really quickly.
Sounds like you have a deep understanding of how you are, like how your characteristics are and how you respond to things like that. You know, that's pretty that's strong for somebody so young. You know, when I was your guys' age, I didn't have this much insight into how I felt. You know, that's a superpower. One day you'll realize the way you guys feel and the way you're expressing it is a superpower. And on that note, the ghost is going to ghost.
Okay, bye, ghost. Do you want me to ask you another? Stop moving, please. Do you want me to ask you another question?
Yeah, number 1.
Okay. Let me find number 1 on this because they're all on my phone because we didn't print them out. Wait, number 1. I don't have number 1. It's 3 or 10, like 3 between 10. You can't do 4 or 5.
I'm sorry, what?
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10.
Well, I'm asking why. What's going on with that?
Oh, it's because the first 2 questions, they're way too personal.
Ah.
So I didn't want to ask a really I gotta move this.
Hit me up on those questions after this is done then.
Okay.
Because I'm very curious. Sometimes curiosity kills the cat, they say.
I mean, there is some
But,
more personal questions, but I mean, I'm not gonna ask them to you if you don't want me to. So I didn't want to have like personal questions if you didn't want them.
Number 6.
6. What did you want to be when you were a kid and why?
When I was a kid.
Yeah, if you remember.
Oh. I didn't want to be anything.
You guys are still kids. The ghost had to speak.
Okay, when you were in elementary, is that better, Mr.
She meant
Ghost?
when we were younger.
I mean, we're still technically young.
I said younger.
Okay, you got me there, but answer.
I never thought about it ever, really, until I hit my teens. 13, I think. Yeah, it was like 7th grade and up. 7th grade through 9th grade. I was thinking, what am I going to be?
How old are you now again? You don't have
17.
Okay.
I was getting so depressed by 9th grade because I had no idea what I wanted to be. And I kept on thinking. I was basing off from what was my passion, which is always a good thing when you want to be a finalized job person, get a finalized job. They say you never work a day in your life if you already enjoy it. If you do what you enjoy. So that's the type of thing I wanted to do. So, 7th, 8th grade, I was okay with not knowing what I was going to be, but I was still thinking. 9th grade, I was starting to get depressed. I might be repeating a little. My apologies. But, yeah. 6th grade and under, I never thought about it. That I remember anyways. Yeah. But 9th grade, it was actually halfway through 9th grade. I've decided that opening up a Nerf arena would be a really cool idea. Then I went into the incubator program. 10th grade. During the summer after 9th. I might be wrong. Anyways.
No, you were in 10th grade because last year was the second.
10th grade summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, summer after 10th grade is when I went in. the people there opened my eyes a little. I could be more than just Nerf. I could do much more. I could do a lot of things. I'll be like the game master, or the master gamer. It'd be fun. So I'm gonna do all sorts of things like airsoft potentially. These are just options that I could go down. Paintball, Nerf, of course. Go-karting, good one. Because there's a go-kart at Harris Hill, but it's fun, but it could be better. There could be way more to it. So that's what I want to fulfill. Like, more entertainment. I want to spread entertainment to this world and give people things to do.
I'm sorry, but there really does need to be more entertainment.
Around this area, yeah, it's boring.
It is so boring. This is the most, fun thing I do during the school year. Otherwise, I'm just in my house, or I sometimes spend the night at other people's house for the weekend.
You got to go 2 hours away, or a whole hour, maybe 40 minutes. Well, that's kind of the other side things, though. Well, anyways, my point is, you got to go this long way, way longer way than it could be, to do something entertaining, like laser tag or bounce house, or trampoline parks is what I meant by that.
The most we have here is the hockey games. The during the school year, obviously the school games, football, which pep rally night, which is tonight.
There's baseball as well.
Yeah, baseball, but that all this is just a certain season. We need more than just the library to go to, because up in the teen space here, they do stuff Mondays is the thing you go to, which is Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Monday and Thursday. I go to the Monday games.
I know tonight they have unless it's some time later this month, but I think it's tonight, they have a Halloween dance.
That's tonight?
I don't think it is, but I want to say it is. I'll check my phone.
I'm not ready for it. I'm pretty sure it's following weeks.
I took a picture of it somewhere. Oh, it's on Snapchat, not on my gallery. I'm sorry. I have a lot of different apps that have pictures. It's not on here, but I think it is closer to Halloween, but I thought it said tonight. I
hope it's next week or the week after. I'm pretty sure it'd land on when's Halloween? It's the day before Halloween, isn't it? Should be.
Halloween.
Halloween's the 30th, isn't it? Or the 28th?
The 31st, and it's on a Thursday. And it's if we go back to yesterday, it's in 4 weeks. If we go back to yesterday.
I'm pretty sure it'd be a week prior on a Friday. That or a Saturday.
I'm sorry, I was probably so totally wrong. I just don't remember.
Oh, it's okay. We all do it.
But yeah, that's the most.
Huh?
I don't. I'm a ghost.
But that's the most fun thing we have during the school year.
The library is fun. There's a lot to do there. But
I just don't read a lot.
when you want to do one day you decide to go to go-karting or laser tag, you can't just pick and choose what day you want to do it. There are laser tag events at the library. Bobby K does that. Bobby K Entertainment.
But there's really nothing fun around here. I mean, you can go to a park, but I mean, the reason why I would be going to the park is to take my nephew. That's it.
I would like to go to the go-karts in Harris Hill more often, but they're a half an hour away, aren't they? 20 minutes, half Half an hour. A drive.
I have no idea. I don't even think about that place.
10 minutes? No, it's not.
You look so concerned.
Maybe from your place. My place, I live in like the edge a little.
I live right. I'm supposed to be a ghost, that's why I didn't. But I live right next to where you go up the hill. So.
The library?
Where you go up the hill, Terrence Hill.
The hill that you have to go up, the big hill, right? Yeah.
Ah.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Next question, number 7.
Also, do you want my phone when we switch for you to ask me questions? Or do you just want to look some random questions up while I ask you?
I don't know. I have my phone.
Okay, that works. Scroll back down. What the? Oh. 7, we already know this answer. Are you an extrovert or an introvert?
I'm an ambivert. I'm the in-between. I love interacting with people, but by the end of the day, I am worn out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what an ambivert is. Introverts, they're not into interacting with many people. And by the end of the day, they're worn out when they are interacting with people. They gain energy by themselves, being by themselves, while extroverts gain energy by being with people. So extroverts love hanging with people.
I don't like it that much.
So, would you consider yourself an introvert or an ambivert? And I know you're definitely not an extrovert.
So, depending on the situation, depends on which one I am. So, I can easily be in the middle. Like, if I have a friend with me, I'm in the middle. But if there's, like, too many people, will just be an introvert.
That's me as well. I get quiet when there's a lot of people around. When there's, it's the tiny group, 3 or 4 people at max, or, at most, really, then I can get really talkative. Yeah.
I think this question is going to be really fun for you. Can I ask it?
Go ahead.
If money wasn't a factor, what would you do with your time?
That's a pretty deep question.
I'm sorry, I just want to...
I'm not a greedy man. I'm not a greedy bastard. But, what?
Language.
That's not a cuss word, is it? Depends
on who it is. Because I know, some teachers would get on you. Not that he's a teacher.
Mr. Ghostman, is that word a bad word?
You grounded.
Ignore what I said. I'm not a greedy man. But I will say, what I do does revolve around money quite a bit. Because I'm a businessman.
I'm sorry, but you look so much like a farmer today, but also like a mixture of a businessman.
Maybe. I don't know.
Although it was you have to wear a certain color for your graduating class. So seniors was pink, although he was told red.
Yeah, I wore red. I don't have any pink shirts anyways. Yeah. So what was the question again? If
money wasn't a factor, what would you do with your time?
Oh, there's so many things. I like being very active. I love playing board games because I'm addicted. And I like laser tag. I like go-karting. I like all this other stuff. If money wasn't a factor, I could build my business idea right up. Is that part of it?
Yeah, that works. I'm sorry, I almost just butchered that.
All right, well, it's your turn.
Do you want my phone? Oh, wait. That took me such a second.
He's looking at you like,
He really, he really was.
If money wasn't a factor, what would you do with your time?
Probably just go do things that I wouldn't typically do. Like, go be out in public more. And mainly go get the piercing I want, which is a septum. Yes, I know someone's going to say something about that.
Septum. What's that?
It's right here.
Oh, no, don't do that.
I can hide it. That's why I'm saying. Like, so during school, no one has to stare at it if they don't want to. They say something, I'll flip it, or I might get the little ring on the side. You look at me so disturbed.
I am disturbed. I'm a little disturbed, yes. I don't know why people get those. They gross me out like crazy.
I'm a pretty clean person until it comes to my room, so I won't get infected. As long as I don't want to be infected.
The worst piercing that nobody should get is a belly button piercing.
I can't stand those.
That is the worst one you can get.
I can't stand those because when they get infected, have you ever seen you probably don't want to see it, but it's a really nasty picture of how bad the infections can get.
Well, the belly button is like one of the more vulnerable like places you can get because well, not only is it hard to clean sometimes, but yeah, that's pretty much it. It's stuff gets collected in it. I think it depends really mostly on what kind of belly button you have. There's an outie, an innie, and an in-between. I have the in-between.
You can get them with, I think, all three of those. It just depends on the, I'm going to say it so wrong, anatomy that you have. So it depends on, like, where everything is. So, like, if you want to get a tongue piercing, not that I ever will, those ruin your teeth. The way your, like, veins or vessels or whatever is in your tongue, if they run right where that tongue piercing is supposed to be, you can't get it. Now, when I say I want to get the septum is because, like, if we're here and you can't stand it, I can flip it so you don't have to look at it.
You know, you can get like fake piercings where you can just stick it in.
Yeah.
And then you can pull it out whenever and like put it in with ease and
the
whatever.
thing is, I would lose it. I would lose it so quickly. Like little things like that, I lose really quickly.
Then what about the piercing itself, like the real one? Wouldn't you lose that just the same? Because it's...
No, it would be in my nose.
Okay. Well, so could the fake piercing, because...
If I take it out and I clean it, I'm going to have its own little box, not jewelry box, but its own little container. So, like, when I'm cleaning the piercing when it's not in, it'll be safe and secure. My cat won't be in the bathroom. She's like, she'll in the bathroom bothering me every single time. I know that's random, but it's so true.
The cat wants attention.
She's been super clingy. I think something's wrong with her.
How old is your cat?
Not even that old. We talked about this last time, too.
Cats actually, if they're, like, really, really clingy, like
This cat is not clingy at all. She's, like, semi-clingy.
So has she been, like, crying with to you for attention? Or trying to sleep with you all the time?
She sleeps with me sometimes. I mean, throughout the night, she'll come in, she'll lay with me. I'll wake up, I'll put my arm where it's like petting her until I go back to sleep. And then sometimes she'll leave, sometimes she'll stay there.
My cat was very clingy before she passed. Very, very clingy.
I'm sorry, I'm tired. That's why I flinch.
Yeah. So, hopefully your cat isn't on the verge, but...
She shouldn't be. She's only, 4 or 5.
Yeah. Some people go out poisoning cats, though, for no reason.
I don't poison my cat.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about, people who are, neighbors, for example, right?
That cat's an inside cat.
That's
I know what you were talking about, though.
Yeah, my uncle's cat got poisoned from one of his neighbors. So, and we didn't even have the cat for he didn't even have the cat for very long.
This just got so sad and so silent.
All right, next question. And if you want to ask personal, if it's too personal, we can say a skip. But go ahead and ask away.
Sorry, my dad texted me. Oh
yeah, it's 6 o'clock already. Dang.
Yeah. We also did start late, though, to be honest.
We did.
5-minute warning.
Okay. Let me hear number 1.
I don't have number 1. I'll look it up, though, in just a second. But what's your biggest pet peeve? While I look up this question.
Well, when I don't know whether this is my biggest or not, but when people accuse me of things I didn't do, although this is kind of a common pet peeve, but it's valid, very valid. Also, when people don't trust me, when there's no, I can't do anything because trust reasons, which I'm a very trustworthy person and I care for the best, but people don't realize that all the time and it stresses me a little. Okay, maybe not a little, maybe a lot. Yeah. So that's a big pet peeve.
Sorry, there's a random black fuzzy. I don't know where it came from, so I zoned out for a second.
What's your big pet peeve?
Okay, we're talking about school?
Just in general,
Okay.
I thought this was general. Oh yeah, school is a big peeve too. There's so many variables.
That's why I said, I was going to let you answer however you wanted. I just want to know if you want me to answer it based off school or not.
Oh, you can. I put 3 down. You can put 3 if you want.
Okay, my biggest pet peeve, I'm going to start with school, is it's not how fast people walk, but it's when they just randomly stop. Just stop walking and they turn and talk to their friends. Move out the way, please. I have to speed walk just because I put so much stuff in my bag that slows me down. So I have to speed walk.
Sometimes people group at the door of the hall.
They really do, and it's
when
so
there's
annoying.
a huge empty space away from the door, and then I have to dodge them because of it. This happens all the time.
Today, that's fine because it was pep rally day. The band normally does their music in the morning. It's so amazing, but it scared the living heck out of me because I forgot that the band was going to be out in the main office, so I should have gotten there earlier. My next pet peeve is sometimes the school food.
I have no issues with it. Well, there are the few blah things, but I avoid those.
It's because of the spoiled stuff. That's a big pet peeve. If you have spoiled stuff, throw it out. Don't give it to us.
I don't get the milk. The milk is always bad. Well, supposedly.
I don't touch the food at school. I normally DoorDash, but I sort of kind of ran out of money because I had to put a little money blocker. I can only spend so much money.
I've been saving my money. If there's free food, I get it because Yeah, I'm not. I don't tend to like to spend money on consumables for some reason. Because it's like gone in seconds. It feels like, but when I spend money on things like that would last longer, like Nerf guns or board games, those two things I spend money on. But yeah,
The reason why I spend money on food like DoorDash is because I get sick from the school food because I will tend to eat just the same thing over and over and over. Because for some people, that's like their safe food. Yeah, don't don't have yogurt as a safe food forever, because I'm sorry that messes with your stomach real bad. But school food, I can't stand it. I would eat the pizza, but over half the time, it's stale. So I'm tired of school food. Pick something else. I know I talked about it last time. I'm glad we didn't post that part where I messed up horribly on names. But, please change the school food. Someone, please.
it's free. What do you expect?
No, I'm saying that a little bit more, like, I know that it can't be flavorful the way that kids want it. And I know people are going to say something about it, but school food is terrible. Most of it, at least. There's only a few options at our school that's actually pretty good.
Well, I'm okay with half of it, at least.
I only like certain school food, like, because obviously lunch list, but like certain days, I will actually go down there and eat if I get there in time. Okay.
So what's another pet peeve? Or is it just school?
My last pet peeve is, this is just about anyone. When I got this from my grandparent because they don't like talking on the phone forever. But if we're not having like I don't know how to say it, like, I don't want to say juiceful, but I don't even think that's the word. But like a good conversation where it's gonna last a while, then I don't want to be on the phone. Like, I know I call him and like I pause because I don't know if I should continue, if he's interested in the conversation. But like if it's someone that I know, you're gonna call me, and I do zone out, so you have to make sure I'm paying attention to you. But I pay attention almost the whole time. It just annoys me when people call. They have nothing to talk about.
Oh, yeah. That can be a little obnoxious because I'm trying to do things, but what are we talking about? This is like an empty void. Yeah, I think we're going to wrap up now, though.
Yeah. I'll ask, when Rose is here next week, I'll ask the other two questions just because I didn't know how personal this would be.
You can ask them, but if we decide to avoid them, we can say skip.
Okay.
Because I am curious of what those questions are.
I'll show you one when we turn off the camera.
Okay. Goodbye, fellow viewers.
Bye.